Okay, in this video, the point I'm trying to, you have to really read the commentary to understand what I'm saying. What I'm going to show you in these videos is the part, what I call space bars. And these videos are taken against the night sky where suspected are Aerostockian starships. And you see what happens when you bring it to the white part. You see the patterns, which are the space bar patterns. So I just did 5 so you can see the difference, that they're not the same. Different days, different times, you get different patterns. So you can see the patterns. And quite naturally, you know, if you shot into the night sky, you're not going to get rectangles. But when there's a starship there, it's cloaked or whatever, you will get rectangles. And depending on how big it is, how many arrows are there, how many patterns you're going to, rectangles you're going to come up with. Very quickly, once again, you can see that they actually are different. All these videos were made on different days, different times. And I've always snapped them when I suspect there's starship because some activity is happening, so I just take the video of the night sky and this is what you come up with. Okay, what I want to continue on to show you is that you notice those are rectangles. Okay, I talk a lot of time about activity on my roof. When you hear starships or you hear a loud bang, you know something is landing up there. And what I try to show you here is that, like this day, this day when I took these photos, it was raining, so the rain didn't cover that area because what you had was those rectangles were being used. And that kept the rain from hitting that part of the roof, and this is what I'm trying to show you here. As you can see what the roof looked like, and you see this is the dry part. And you notice they're rectangular in shape. Another one. Also, when I did a video, Real Illusions 27 from Flickr, there were always changes in the light, and whenever I go up to the roof to take photos, all kind of images show up. I don't know how they do it, but they do it somehow. And you can see the length of it. These rectangles extend at least 3/4 across my roof. Here on this one, you can see, again, you see where it was the rectangles, and then that time I actually caught an orb there at that time when I took those pictures. Look at the forever changing images, the lights. Here I caught an orb. Apparently was part of the movement or whatever. You can see his face and see some of them all lined up there in those rectangles. Because what happens, they make so much noise and they play games, they throw things down, but when they land, they make a lot of noise. But when you go up with your camera, you don't get anything. But except things like this, you catch them where you actually catch them cloaked. Here's one night I took a photo. This is an Aerostockian one-man piloted starship. Caught it into the night. What he was doing or where he was going, I don't know, but you can kind of make the image out and see for yourself what it really is. And here's just a symbol. I've seen other people put this in the internet. Just some kind of symbol that they form from light, whatever. Just like they always change the image shape. Here's just one I caught by itself in the midnight. And lastly, you ever heard of it raining frogs? Well, this is one night it was raining, and it rained frogs. Here's one of the frogs on the roof. That's an Aerostockian phenomenon. I don't really know that much about raining frogs, but I know they rain frogs, and there's no other way he got up there. But once again, they do a lot of little things like that, and you just have to work with it to figure out. So anyway, in conclusion, what I'm saying about space bars, if you read the commentary, is that when you go back and look at the silver and white arrow, you see him with a backpack with a black rectangular thing in his backpack. That's a space bar. And I explained to you where they come from and how they use what they actually are portholes. And it's formed in the universe, and they use sound to shape them, and they use them the way for whatever their purpose to move, wherever they want to move. Anyway, well, that concludes this video. And please read the commentary so you can understand what I'm saying. If you have any questions, just email me through YouTube.